Have you ever heard the expression, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness? I'm sure all of you guys have, as it's in the Declaration of Independence. But what does that even mean? It ensures the enumerated rights and ensures equality for all Americans in the United States. However, marriage equality has yet to be given to all Americans. How many of you in this room have been married, are married, or know someone who is married? I'm willing to bet that just about every one of you knows someone that is or has been married. My next question, I'm not sure everyone can relate to. How many of you have a homosexual family member or friend? How many of those people are married? I'm willing to bet none. So let's discuss how marriage relates to the government. Marriage rights are guaranteed by the government, not just religious entities. When married, people that are together have more rights than if they were just together in a relationship. For example, married couples have rights in case of spousal injury or death. They also have tax filing benefits and other governmental discounts, benefits, and assistances. So let's talk about homosexual marriage and why it should be legal. The United States of America ensures civil rights to all Americans. Women have the right to vote. Slavery is illegal, and separate but equal was shut down in 1964 with the passing of the Civil Rights Act. What makes marriage not a civil right? We already know and have established that separate but equal doesn't exist. So why is there a double standard against marriage? Separation between government and religion is part of the United States. Religious entities should still be able to deny homosexuals the right to marry, just as they would a couple that were heterosexual. If the church members do not feel they should be wed, that's their business. However, the government should not have the right to deny anyone marriage. With everything, there's opposition. So let's discuss some of the arguments against homosexual marriage. First of all, as a heterosexual individual, how does gay marriage affect you? It doesn't. If Bob and Jane get married, you don't know them. Their marriage has no effect on your life. Just the same as if Bob and Jim get married. That does not affect you. A lot of people say that they don't want homosexuals moving into their neighborhoods, as if we would live in a trailer park. Also, we don't need the marriage license to live together. And if we did live together and move into your neighborhood, why would that be such a bad thing? Are we going to offend you with our perfectly manicured lawns, or scare your children with our beautiful window treatments? I don't think that's going to happen. My third point that most people make against homosexual marriage is it ruins the sanctity of marriage. However, I disagree with that. Homosexuality is not going to ruin the sanctity of marriage. It's already been ruined by, first of all, divorce. People marry for no reason. They date for 3 months and they just get married. It's just something that they do. Small girls are brought up from a young age to want this big fantasy wedding. So they're just ready to get to that. They don't see that they need to love this individual and spend the rest of their life with this person, because divorce is an easy way out if they don't like it. Look at recent celebrities like Kim Kardashian, who was married for a grand total of 72 days. There are many gay couples out there that have been together for so much longer than that and do not have the right to marry. If I walked to someone random on the street and said, let's get married, I could do that, because if they're a girl and I'm a boy, they don't even have to know my last name. We run up to the courthouse and get married. We don't have to know anything about them. We don't have to be in love. And that's not right. Marriage should be about being with the person you love and adore. But the biggest thing that's ruining the sanctity of marriage is social media. We have TV shows like The Bachelor, where 8 women compete to marry a middle-aged man who obviously can't hold down a relationship of his own, or he wouldn't be on the show. Also, The Bachelorette, which is the same thing, but the inverse. But my favorite was The Littlest Room, where 8 desperate women fought to marry a midget. Yes, a midget. In conclusion, homosexuals want nothing more than to be legally bonded to their partner that they love and adore. Everyone deserves the right to be equal and equally treated. Love is blind. You don't pick who you love. Whether you're black and white getting married, whether you're of different social class or different gender, it should not matter. If you love someone, you should have the right to marry them. So the next time you think it's wrong for homosexuals to be married, ask yourself why. Why is it wrong to be happy and equally treated?
Awesome job.
Okay, good.
You talked